welcome back to the Disc Golfing Bowlers channel. We've got another ball review today. It is the Roto Grip Magic Gem. This one features the Microtrax hybrid cover stock, hybrid version of the Gem cover, and the Define LRG core from the Gem. Basically, it's a hybrid version of the Gem. How's it going to stack up? We'll take a look. Let's check it out. All right, folks, welcome back to Disc Golfing Bowlers. We're coming to you once again from Strikeforce Lanes in Greenfield, Indiana. We'll be taking a look at the Roto Grip Magic Gem. This is the hybrid version of the Gem. Unlike most of our ball reviews today, we are going to try this out on a slightly beat up version of 42-foot Kegel Autobahn. Autobahn basically is 42 feet, 2.4 something to 125 mils. And as it's been beat up by some college bowling earlier, it does look a little pushed down. So we're going to do what we always do. We're going to start in the track area, but again, not a house shot, so I don't expect it to react the same. This first shot's with the original Gem at probably about 1,000 good or so. So still kind of early, not as instant hook as you'd expect on, say, a house shot. We're going to go another 3 and 2 off of that. That's a pretty good shot. That's what I get out of the Gem a lot. You kind of see that kind of forward motion off the spot. It is a very early rolling, very aggressive ball. But it's also very forward down lane, as opposed to, say, something like a DNA, which is more angular, Reality, which is more continuous. This one's a little more forward. So I'm going to go another 3 and 2. This is where I expect more traffic on a 42-foot pattern, so this is probably going to see a little bit more hook. Unless I miss it right like that. And even there. All right, so I think with that little extra push, this is where the original Gem, you don't see that down lane motion because it's not made for down lane motion. This is greater at blending out a flatter pattern, blending out something that's relatively fresh down lane. Right now, not the greatest. So that was another 3 and 2 left. You can see it get to the spot and then be kind of slower around or down lane. That's kind of what the Gem is there for. Here's another 3 and 2. So now we're approaching the spot where this ball would probably be out of my bag and out of my hand back in the bag for something else, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, that's just not going to make it back up the hill. I missed it a little bit right, but... So I'm going to switch over. This is the exotic Gem. This is the pearl version. I'm going to go back into the track area to start. Missed that in, maybe one. You can see it went further, more back end, which is exactly what you expect going from a solid to a pearl. No big surprise there. I think as we start chasing this left, which you'll probably see is it's going to look better than the Gem, but it'll get to a point where it probably won't have enough dig. For the record, I did not plan this. I didn't know this pattern was going to be out. But I do think that the Magic Gem, if it does what I'm hoping it will do, could match up very well with this. That's a pretty good shot. That's a pretty good shot. 3 and 2 again. It's a little right. That's the advantage of going from solid to pearl. Now I can go a little left to right. I've opened them up. On the fresh, that might be too angular, it might be too clean up front. You'd have the worst of both worlds. That's where the original Gem would be just fine. Now they've broken down a little bit. The original Gem won't get it to that spot, and if it does, it'll hit kind of soft like the Clack 10 earlier. This one maintains more, continues to pins better. It's 3 and 2. Oh, of course. Start playing Wild Thing on the speakers, and I miss 2 left like I'm wild. I'm going to go another 3 and 2, even off of that suboptimal shot there. I think from this zone, I might get help left, but I might not have enough to make it off the spot right. Totally wrong. No problem being wrong when I'm wrong. That looked actually really good. One more 3 and 2, and then we'll try the Magic. That's a pretty good shot. All right, so now we've hit that zone. All right, it's time. We're going to switch on over to the Magic Gem. As mentioned at the outset of the video, this is the hybrid version. Same core, same cover formula, just, again, hybrid. So as usual, we'll follow the same procession. We'll start back right again. This should probably insta-hook. Fresh cover and all. Huh. Well, okay then. That one got into a roll, but didn't really get going till down lane. I didn't expect that. Okay. This layout, which I'll put below, is essentially matching my exotic, not my original gem. I'm going to go 3 and 2, as we do. Miss a little in. Huh. Now, this is an interesting motion. I don't think I've had this motion before. 3 and 2 again. Try to process what this looks like right now. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what to make of this right now. All I know is this is not a motion I have. 3 and 2 again. That's close to what I expected. It's it gives the impression of being clean and not clean at the same time. I know that's hard to explain, but it feels like it's getting to a roll early, but then still kind of angular down lane. There's another 3 and 2. This was the zone where the exotic had 1 or 2 good shots and started getting too clean, while the gem was just too slow. Roll it. Ooh, a messenger on camera. How about that? All right, so that places it kind of squarely in between the gem and the exotic, which makes sense. It's a hybrid versus a solid and pearl. I'm going to go another 3 and 2. Neither ball did anything good for me in this zone. We'll see how this wants to look. Ooh. You can see the forward motion of the core, which you'd expect out of that the gem core. It's very rolly for me. You can see where the hybrid is just letting it store just a little more. All right, let's have some fun. Let's go another. This is 4 and 2 left. And miss right. Yeah, that was not a good shot. Kind of missed right and got behind it too much. But even there, like, yeah, I got behind it. It's set up. It's set up poorly because I threw it poorly. Let's see if I got around it. Will this see the spot better? I think this could be something here. That's pretty close. Yeah, see, I don't think the exotic or the gem makes that spot on this pattern. All right, that'll do it for a review of the Magic Gem. In my eyes, anyway, it's exactly what's advertised. It's a hybrid gem. It's earlier than the exotic, more angular than the original. The one thing I think is a little bit different out of this one is that it does seem to get started without necessarily losing energy. It still continues down lane, so you have to keep an eye out for that. But if you were one that liked the gem but thought it was a little bit too early, too much, I think this will complement it pretty well. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, the bell for notifications, share it with your friends, leave us a comment down below, let us know what you think. I'll be sure to answer it if you have any questions. You can leave a comment as well, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Coming up soon, we'll have reviews of the 3G Racer shoes, as well as the new Roto Grip TNT Infused. Apparently Roto Grip's on a hybrid kick. This is the hybrid TNT. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. I think that the original TNT was a little bit not the greatest matchup for me. This might be a good balance, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.